talking about taking Into the Black and moving it from Pomona Fairgrounds into the Puente Hills Mall. What did you learn from doing Into the Black last year that you're applying this year?
Our main thing that we actually learned last year was the fact that, everyone loved Into the Black, but the fact that it was so far distantly located that no one felt that there was anything left to do after. They really enjoyed the maze, but now what? Now we're 2 hours from town. So we figured, let's take that idea, okay, we need to create a Halloween destination. So we put it out there to other haunts who want to get involved, and we had a great feedback on it, so we figured that, and it's like, well, why not bring in some vendors? Because we bring that and bring in some games and stuff like that, and basically make it a little Halloween destination. And that's our main thing that we really brought from last year to this year.
Okay, so the idea of a destination, did that lead to the concept of let's add a couple mazes, make this a multi-attraction event instead of one thing, give people something to do after they drove out here?
Absolutely. So we wanted to start this new brand in its infancy. So what we're hoping to do is to actually grow this thing by 2 to 3 times next year and bring in more haunted attractions. We're actually looking at an empty Sears here in the mall for next year.
So how did you hook up with the Fleshyard? They've been doing their work for a few years down in Orange County. It's nice they're close now.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, when I first put it out there on the internet, hey, we're looking to do a thing called HorrorWorld. Are there any haunted attractions that would like to be involved? And within the hour, the Fleshyard, Adam, actually sent me a message, hey, we definitely want to be involved.
Okay, so you used to be in Orange County. You've been around for a few years now.
Right.
Moved to Puente Hills. You're part of HorrorWorld. What's different in the Fleshyard?
Compared to last year, it's a lot of the same, mostly the same rooms that we had last year, but we added a bunch of different rooms, some new facades, some new scares, and so we're just supersizing everything like we did last year, and this will be our last year for this particular theme.
Okay, because before the look was kind of, what shall I say, like run-down, backwoods kind of thing.
Right.
Now we got something more like, what, a ranch house? What would you call it?
So our story is actually set in the late 1890s, and so we're kind of starting off in that period. It's almost like a time jump. We're going to go back to what happened from like last year. So it's kind of a prequel.
Tonight, you will gleam into the past and learn exactly what became of the Kearney family and why we call this the Fleshyard.
Yes. I've been in ministry for 15 years and I've never seen anything like this in my life. Oh. Come with me.
Say the prayer! Say the prayer! Say the prayer!
For this guy.
Get out! The devil's here! The devil's here! Get out! Get out!
And the Psycho Circus, that's new now. Is that something you created?
It is, actually. Once we found this location and kind of laid out our vendor floor, we realized we had like 3,000 square feet behind it, so let's take advantage of it and create a brand new attraction. And it was something that a lot of people that worked for me really wanted to do. They really wanted to do a sanitarium-style haunt, so there we go.
I'll see the doctor show me the current patients right now, but let me see if we can make time for you, especially if he really likes him. Come on! Come on! Let me out! Come on, let me out!
Sorry.
Help me!
I am a doctor. You can trust me.
Okay.
Let me out! Get back!
I lost my shoe and I didn't find it. So the doctor comes in and Mommy!
I've been here so long, I've lost count!
Some blood soup! Blood soup! Oh, what else? So many things! Legs to chew
I like poo.
So for people who did not see Into the Black last year, just give them a brief rundown. What are they going to get out of this they're not going to get from any other haunt? And there is some stuff they're going to get.
Absolutely. Well, you can actually watch our film. We actually created a 25-minute short film that tells the backstory of Into the Black. You can kind of see what is going on with it. It's this old, creepy Victorian house that was brought in by the people who owned it were heavily into devil worship. So what you're now coming into is years later, after this paranormal team have finally found this house, and you're going to walk into this old, decrepit home that is actually still full of nasty demons. But you've got to go in the dark, and you've got to go in alone.
And it is creepy. I can guarantee it. All right, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
What are you looking at? You? I'm looking at a clown. Me? Yeah, you. I'm the clown. You're the clown. You're the clown. No, you're the clown.